Alright. I hope you guys can hear me today. That fan is awfully loud and my voice is not that strong today. But we'll do what we can do. Give me 1 second here to get this shared out so we can get some people in. Let's see. Well, it is Tuesday. Anybody out there? I see one person and one like, just don't know who it is. Thank you for being here anyway. Today I have just a few things from Theo and Alexis that I had gotten from them that I'm going to unbox real quick. It's just a few items here. Let's move this out of the way. Hopefully that'll stay focused. Hey, Patty. Oh, shoot, I didn't get my water bottle. And I need water. Hang on just a second. I'm going to grab a bottle of water. I thought I had a spray bottle in here. Where did they like to disappear? Yeah, I don't know where my spray bottle went, but I got a bottle of water right here I can wet it down with. I am, Patty. I'm feeling good enough. I should probably go back to work tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with me. Let's see if we can get this tiger eye wet and show those pretty colors. It was in the 80s today, and the air quality was in the 40s, I think, so not good but not bad. So this is a nice piece of, hey Jeffro, banded, not banded, but tiger's eye, blue and gold. Hey Phil, it's good to see you. Oh. Ooh. Oh, yes. I'm glad I got that. Well, I thought this was actually polished. This is not polished. Well, that's disappointing. But this is the Penolith part that I got in auction. I really like that. I think instead of making cabs, I'm going to try to start learning how to make shapes like this. That's okay, Jeff. Mine's probably not the best either. Hey, Matt. How are you doing? Got this. Matt, I'm just going over some items that I got from Theo and Allison from Sticks and Stones Lapidary the other day during their sale. Oh, okay. I don't, that's right. You were there, weren't you? Yeah. Oh my goodness, this thing is so pretty. But Jeff, I don't know why he wouldn't be sending you an invoice. You need to talk to him. Gosh, this is so pretty. Gotta be careful how the light hits it though. I love this stuff. There's some pretty nice pieces that you can find around here in the landscaping. But I'm kind of iffy about picking it up out of landscaping, depending on what type of business it is. All right. Hey Doug, how are you doing? This is the other hearts. Wow, this thing is pretty cool. All right, I got one more piece. Oh. Okay. Boy, that smells like some fresh earth right there. Love that smell. Let me zoom out a little bit for y'all. All right. Patty, can you see it okay? I don't want you yelling SOS at me. Ooh. Look in there. What is that? Pretties. I'm gonna touch them. Maybe I shouldn't have touched them. That stuff must be really soft. It is. Very soft. Oops. Oh well. That's life. You win some, you lose some, right? That is so cool. I like that. All right. So that was my 4 pieces that I got from Theo. Oh. Yep. And my hearts. And my tiger eye. Alright, now I did get my box from Julie and Brian, my butt bags. Y'all want me to go through that real quick? I mean, y'all did come all this way, right? Good grief, how did she wrap all this? All right. Oh, wow. That's pretty. And I'm sorry, that is not a butt, that's a slice, but I will take it. No arguments here. That is pretty. Pretty, pretty. Dude, you could just wrap that just like it is, and that would be awesome. Well, you'd have to polish it, but still. Right? Hey, Cynthia. How you doing? Okay, this is definitely a butt. As in, I don't know what it is or where it come from, but we'll figure it out. Ooh, is that fire? That is awesome. That looks very, very Jimmy. Sorry for the shaking, y'all. Look at those. That is just super cool. Oh, I know what this is. This is not the butt box. This is the box that I won. That's why it has all these cool pieces in there. I forgot about that. Sorry, y'all. That is super cool. I forgot all about that. There we go. It doesn't look very focused. Is that focused to you? That's pretty cool. Hey, Boot. How's it going? Thank you, Cynthia. All right. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I'm not at 100%, but I'm a lot better. Wow. Right here. There we go. Now I can dip instead of pour. That's okay, Matt. Do what you gotta do, man. Everybody's living. We all have real lives outside of YouTube. All right. Let's dip this one. That is a sweet little piece too. Now that's cooking right there. You not only smoked your own chicken, but you grew it too. Dang, that's pretty. I need to invest in me a microscope just for pieces like this. Nope, it's drying out. Well, hello, Julie. How are you? Hey, Brian. Excuse me, Mr. Steinhardt. Josh, how are you doing, buddy? Oh, sorry. Y'all know I gotta knock y'all sideways at least once. If y'all would be so kind as to hit that like button, that'd be awesome. But hey, if you don't, I love you anyway. Hey, Karen, how are you doing? This one's pretty. I love these things. I love these so much. I like to cut them open and see the feathery patterns in them. Karen, I'm doing good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ryan, how are you doing? Ooh, we got us a bite. We got us a crack with bites. Or a bite with cracks. I don't know. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Les. I do. I really, really do. Look at that. Awesome. Oh man, I love the banding in that. It is so cool. So what would happen if you tumble something like this? Would you just end up with a big chalcedony nodule instead of all this? All right, Josh, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your supper. All right, Ron. Thank you. It would be polished. You're hilarious, mister. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If it would tumble the husk away, or would it damage the, would it damage any of the bots? That's what I was wondering. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, Josh. I'm glad you returned. Hi, Kim. Thanks for stopping in. All right. Somebody tell me what this is. Hey, Chris. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I hope you don't lose anything. Dang, that is cool. Well, ILB, these are Pecos diamonds. How is it I'm from the South and can't even say that? Oh, because I'm not from Georgia, that's why. I hate to say it, but I might be becoming cityfied. I am not a solidified lump of grits. How dare you say that? I like those. Those are really cool. Yeah, please be safe, Chris. I wouldn't take any chances. I would get out of there. Wow. Is this more fire agate? Hey, Rick, how are you doing? Rick, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Oh my gosh, so many of our people are out in that areas, all those areas too. Man, that is awesome. That is so beautiful. Where's my flashlight? Oh yeah. Sorry, my thumb's getting in the way. This look like some fire right there. I'll never pull it out. It's gonna be a hold on, I gotta get a drink. Alright, I'm still digging in this bag. Hang on. Oh, all I saw was that right there, and I'm like, what is in my bag? And then I realized it was a pen. I got a pink one, yay! I got quite a collection of them little pens now. I love them. And here's their business card, of course. In case you didn't see it before. I'll zoom out a little bit. All right. Oh wow, this is the, okay, this is, no wonder it's so big. This is the butt bag right here. All right. That's gonna be able to, good grief, why do I keep losing my light? You mean strikes out again? Yeah, if that's the butt, I want to see what the chest and shoulders look like. Sorry, I'm terrible, y'all. I like that piece. There you go, Kim. Dang, that's a pretty piece right there. Ooh, I was not expecting that much red and black. That is pretty. Hey, Jim. Right? That is awesome. That's even better. Good grief. You sure these were not your bathtub rocks? Look at that. I mean, I know it said "but" on it, but this is worthy of bathtub, I think. Yeah, me too. Scrub-a-dub-dub, right? Oh my goodness. If we missed it, how do you have visions of it? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my goodness. These are awesome, Julie. You picked out some great ones. Oh my goodness. These are amazing. And that's not even half the bag. I've never been disappointed in an AZRE rock, okay? I will put it to you that way. They're wonderful. Yeah. Well, I need money. How much you willing to pay for? I mean, I got that ER visit from last night, so uh yeah, I need money. I know it does. I don't know what that is, Les. I'm not a responsible adult, sorry. Let's see. I see light coming through it down there, but... Oh, there it is. My finger was over it. Hey. That might be why. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. But no, in all seriousness, I am going to do a rock sale, but not tonight. I'm going to do that whenever Kyle goes on vacation. I'm going to steal one of his weekend days and do a rock sale. Because I got some stuff that I want to sell, and I'll show y'all a little preview of it after I get done with these. And yeah, I could probably put some of these up for sale too if Julie don't mind. But gosh, these are so hard to part with. And I'm hoping to have a lot of bracelet and keychains and, oh my gosh, Probably jewelry type stuff that my sister's made too. Stuff that I've made, stuff that she's made. It won't be a lot of it because I don't have the focus to do what I'd like to do. Oh, wow. It's got a face. It's got a face. Do y'all see the face? It's got a face. I would do it on here, or you could just email me and tell me what you want. My email is, shoot, I didn't bring my card up here. Hang on. I'll write it down for you. It's cshyRun@gmail.com, and all the words are spelled out. How do I type in chat on my phone? Can I do that? Message. No, it just wants me to put Jim in timeout, and I can't do that. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Les. You're awesome. Yes, that is correct. It's all spelled out. Good grief, this piece is pretty. I love that face right there, though. That is just awesome. A rose in the middle. Well, the problem with that, with me finding that, is all the words from y'all are covering it up. So if y'all could just refrain from talking. No, I'm joking. Y'all talk all the way. Talk all you want. I'm teasing. Please, I'm teasing. Dang, that is so pretty. Talking about right there, Julie? Oh gosh, that does look like a rose. That is beautiful. Over there too. That is awesome. Let's see if this one backlights. Oh, let's zoom. Let's do some zoomies. Oh man, that rose really stands out like that. So does that one. That is so cool. That one's even in a heart. Look. Well, kind of a half heart. We hadn't even looked at the back on this one, have we? There's another face. That looks like E.T. right there. It's like E.T. hiding in the closet. I appreciate those likes, y'all. I really do. Thank y'all so much. When I get to 500, I'm going to do a giveaway as well. When I get to 500 subscribers, not 500 likes. That'll probably never happen. Let's see. Oh, that is pretty. That is just like a garden right there. Look at that. So pretty. Wow. Right? That would make an awesome pendant. Get that right there. Jeff, and you said you went out and come back in? I got one more piece in that bag, and then I'll open the last bag. Hey, Opal guy. How you doing, Don? All right. Give me 1 second. I gotta change positions. My leg is going on. All right. All right. Here's your really good floral painting right here. Let's back it up and let you look at the full picture. Unfortunately, they do. But then again, so does Verizon. I like that right there. I'd really like to know what this nodule was that was in here. Wow. That is a gorgeous piece. Let's see if any of it lights up. Yes. A little bit of it. It is very pretty. I love those colors. All right, that was the last one in that bag. Let me grab the other bag real quick. And then once I get done with this, I'll show you a preview of the other stuff that I'm going to try to sell. Right. Is everything still in focus? And thanks to all of you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. All right. That is pretty. You know, when I first started looking at agates, I started looking at the LSAs because that's what's up here. But as I've gotten to learn more and more about agates, I think the mossies are probably far more prettier than the LSAs are. And I love the LSAs. But man, these mossies are beautiful. Oh gosh, I just had to turn it over, didn't I? Look at that. I love it. All right, let's get on to the next one. Ooh wee. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Let's backlight it. Yeah, when I first started learning about them, I didn't know that mossies were considered agates. I thought they were just a different type of rock altogether. And then somebody's like, oh, that's an agate too. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, but it's not like I can get out and hunt them anyway. So, but gosh, these are so pretty. I wish I could find my LSAs. I can't find them anywhere. And I got a box of them. Look at the dendrites. And oh, look at that. That is so cool. That almost looks Halloweenish. Good luck. Don't bother going to the lake shore unless you rent a private, like a B&B on some private property. It's best to go on the rivers and the gravel roads and stuff out in the cornfields. Wow, that is just beautiful. I've found like maybe 2 or 3, and I've always found them in gravel somewhere. I've never found them on the beach. You've been in Minnesota a long time, haven't you, Jim? I've been here since 2014, and we've made a lot of trips up to Lake Superior. We're in Eden Prairie, so we're in the Twin Cities metro. Most of the people who've told me that they have found them, that's where they tell me they find them. That they walk the gravel roads. What was that? Rick, I hope you I hope you have a good day tomorrow, honey. I do. I'm gonna go back to work tomorrow too. And hopefully I'll be able to make it through the whole day. I hope you have a good night. Jim, does the area where you're at get hunted as much as the lakes and stuff? Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. You too. You take care. Where did I put my light? Oh. Yeah, not much glowing there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wondered about that. Not much on that one to see. So what do you find up in your area? Yep, that's true. Alright, let's see it. Yep, oh, good, it does fit in the cup. Alright, I was worried that would be too big for my little cup that I got. Ooh, that's sweet. Look at that. That's very pretty. Not much. You don't get any good stuff rolling down from Canada? Or is that more east of the lake? So is Brian, but we don't complain. Ah, okay. Love you, Brian. I'm just teasing. Let's zoom it back out a little. Yeah, let's see if it looks better. I think my light just might be too bright for it to really show. But you can see a little banding there, little different structures. It's just hard to not bleach it all out with the light. That's pretty. It's still a really nice piece. So, Michigan Rocks Rob just went on a tour around the Lake Superior with Sam, that kid, that his next door neighbor or whatever. And I saw his Uper light video that come out. Man, that is a whole wall of Uper light in Canada. That is so cool. That would be amazing. That is a beautiful rock. So pretty. Oh, Karen, please be safe. That amethyst goes all the way through. Man, that is pretty. Alright, let's see if we can light it up. Yep, it's... Oh, wow. That is sweet. Hey, chubby hubby, how are you doing? I didn't see you sneak in. That is so cool. Yep, definitely get you some clean fresh water. Julie, why are you always sending me your pets? Oh, never mind. That's not a pet. I thought that was a spider. It's not. What is that? what that is. Probably dog hair. Hey, Wild Heart, how are you doing? And thank you again for the likes. It's a nice one. I know this one's, I'm not even going to put the light behind this one because it's thick. Brian, is there something we should know? What you been doing to these rocks, bro? Ew. Couldn't you have at least said ears? Oh, that's even worse, I think. Okay, so you got me back for the little wisecrack I made. You happy now? Oh gosh, that's pretty. Look at that. Dang, that is pretty. Looky, looky. It's got a cave to explore. Come on. Show me the bites. All right. Now let's see. There it is right there. Look at that. All right. That was a beauty right there. That is a beautiful rock. Hey, Brenda. Wow, somebody left and took their light with them. Well then. Isn't it though? Check that out. Right. That is a great slab, Julie. Even if you do say it's a butt. Hey, Brenda. Jerry. Okay. Nope, sorry. Jerry, you not trucking tonight? Ooh, look at that purple right there. That's pretty. Well, it's not really purple, but Oh, okay. Man, that is a pretty piece. Let me zoom out so y'all can see the whole thing. Love those colors. Yep. I remember. That's funny. I remember one time I was probably like 10 or 11, and there was like something called Crested Butte, and I laughed and I said it looks like Crusty Butt, and my dad turned around and almost backhanded me, and I'm like, I was just making a joke, and he's like, you say it properly. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yes sir. Yeah. My dad never appreciated my humor. But it was okay for him to make jokes. But I come from one of them strange families where women were supposed to be quiet, be seen and not heard. Yeah. Yeah, me too. These are some interesting colors in here. That's going to be beautiful once it's polished up. It's pretty enough as it is, but this is going to be beautiful polished. Wow, that is so pretty. Yeah, nothing shines through on that one. Alright, one more, and then I'll show y'all what I'm going to be putting up for sale whenever the time comes. They are good fall colors. Exactly, Chris. Oh man, got water in there. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Looks like you're flying over a forest of fall color trees. Alright, now that is the last one in Julie's batch. And that's the only other thing I have to show is I am going to try to do, if everything works out, I'm going to do a live sale in August whenever Kyle goes on vacation. And I have some material from Southwest Missouri. It's a lot like the Haunted Mine stuff. I mean the Haunted Ridge stuff. Sorry, Haunted Mine is from a video game. And I do plan to put some of that up for sale. I'm going to show that to y'all. And the other thing that I have is, before I get to the the Missouri stuff, this weekend I met up with, Turtle, Montana. And I had bought a heart from him, and he decided to drive it, deliver it personally. on his way back home. So we sit out at the park Sunday and talked and shared rocks and rock stories, or more like he talked about it and I listened, because I don't really have that many rock stories. But I enjoyed it, and I love this heart. It really is a great heart. He did a fantastic job. I almost took it with me. I almost took it with me last night just so I'd have something to like a worry stone, but I didn't, because I didn't know what they were gonna do, and I didn't want to lose it in the hospital. But that is, and I love this little part right here. It really is. He said he actually tumbles rocks too. That he has a few tumblers. Wow, I love that bug. The dude is super talented. He really is. He is super talented. And then he gave me a couple little gifts. He gave me this little pyrite nodule. And that is super pretty. I like that. That is a sparkly little pyrite. And he gave me a piece of amethyst. And then he's like, I know you don't like amethyst. I do like amethyst. I just have a ton of it. So I don't know why he thought I didn't like amethyst. That amethyst is gorgeous, though. Look at that. That is a beautiful chunk. He knows quality pieces. I'll give him that. And then I think my favorite freebie from him, my favorite gift piece, is this fluorite. This is a cool piece. Oh, listen to this dog barking at me. He is a sweetheart. He really is. Look at the purples in that. Yeah, it really shocked me that he actually stayed and talked a while. I was like, that's cool. We got little cubes down here. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing better. I can't really see it that well, but when it zoomed out. Yeah, and then I got a... Let's see, does it work? So the lights in here are so bright that you may not even be able to see it. Oh yeah, you can see it lighting up. I mean, you can definitely see the fluorescence in it. Sorry. There we go. Oh man, Wild Heart, he makes the most incredible hearts ever. He really does. And I mean, this has got so much going on in here. It's not even just fluorite, it's got something else in it. And I can't remember. I wish he was here because he could tell me what the rest of this is. I couldn't remember. Oh, I can't remember what that is. What are these little cubes in here? The little black cubes. Is that fluorite too? I don't think it is. That's not fluorite. That's something different. That's a different material. And I think there's pyrite in there too. Tourmaline. I think you're right. I think you're right, Chubby Hubby. I think that's what he told me. Or Cheryl. No, well, isn't Cheryl and tourmaline's the same thing, right? But this right here is just absolutely. I would have almost given back the heart just to have gotten this piece. Almost. But I collect the hearts, so. This doesn't make a good worry stone. Anyway, all right. Let me show y'all these pieces. And then this is the Missouri quartz, and it is on choke. I wish it was on agate. Unfortunately, it is not. But I got like two. I got this little bucket here. These are I've already like made shorts out of, and I'm gonna post those. And what I'm probably gonna do is on some of these smaller pieces, is I'm gonna just make bundles and sell the bundles. And then there are some. Oh gosh, I can't get it out. There are some larger pieces that I may auction off. And then some of it, I think, I'm not sure what this chicken track looking stuff on here is. It may be barite. But this stuff to me is just absolutely beautiful. It's not quite the same as Haunted Ridge, but it is just as pretty to me. And the guy that I bought it from, thank you, I appreciate that. Tell me that don't look like chicken tracks. Well, I mean, I guess it really don't, but when he showed his, I think he showed it wet, and he was outside, so it was casting rainbows off of all the crystals. And here's another little piece. But I mean, it's just, they're all. And then these, this was a box. He sent me a large flat rate box that I had to dig it out of the mud and clean it up myself. And where's my other? I'm sorry, I'm running over my other. I have another bucket somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at swinging y'all around. So all of this come out of one large flat rate box that I dug it all out of, cleaned it up myself. Like, see, I think this would be a good auction piece. This is probably my favorite piece right here out of the whole box. I mean, it's like every single side of this has crystals. It's got a vug. Got another vug. I mean, you could flatten this part out right here to make it stand. And even that looks like it come off of something. Right? So I'm probably going to auction that one. And like this bigger one, I'll probably auction. But these are all just really neat. I know a guy, I can get more. If I were going to keep one for myself, it would be this piece right here. It would be this one that I said I'm going to auction off. To me, that is my favorite piece. And we'll see how the sales go when people show up, and if they put any, if they really want to actually look how pretty that is. Like, I mean, that is a beautiful piece. I mean, even that could be auctioned. And I mean, I don't want a whole lot for these. I mean, like, I would sell this piece for probably like $8 or $9. I don't really think it's beautiful. But I don't really want people to go overboard with it either, Hey, Kyle. Did I say your name 3 times? I know I said it twice. How you doing? Okay, that's just the one side of it. And then there's this side. Yeah, so what I want to do is like, I would probably sell this piece for maybe $5, Or that's what I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm undercharging. Who knows? But I love this stuff. And I want to share it, but I need to make some money too. All right. Oh, nice. Sorry. Tell my high back. This looks like a little baby bird nest. That is so cool. And it's just on an old white shirt. No idea what that is. But I love that side. Oh, y'all had to leave too? Dang. I would assume y'all were too far inland for that to be in that. Like, this is one of the pieces that I would probably put in a bag as a kind of a package deal, because it's got so much matrix on there. It's still got a lot of crystals, and it's a cool piece. But, I mean, I wouldn't want to charge somebody, like, anything for that. I would want to put it in a bag and give them several pieces and make it worth their time, I love this piece right here. I love how this is, like, all bubbled up over the matrix. I think that's cool. Right? That is so super cool. Yeah, I totally understand. Don't worry about it, Kyle, because I think what I'm going to do, if I can get myself together, is when you go on vacation, I'm going to steal one of your time slots and do a live sale of my own. I just have to get myself together, and which has not been easy to do lately. Do you know what that is? I know you got a lot on your plate too, and I don't want to have to, put you. Yeah, I mean, I know you are super busy. And then that'll cut out, I mean, to me, that would just make it a whole lot more work on me and you both, and I'd just rather not do that. Josh is back. Yay! And this is another piece that might be able to go up for auction, but I don't know, it's kind of small. I hear you, Wild Heart. Same here, I love this. I love how it's got that little cave right there. And you just kind of roll it around and it's got crystals everywhere. Well, that makes sense, Kyle. That is a pretty piece. But see, I mean, like, even these little small ones like this, I mean, as pretty as that is, I could probably sell that by itself. But why not put it in a bag with, like, 2 or 3 other pieces and, let somebody have, instead of saying, oh, I'll sell this one to you for 5, how about put 2 or 3 more pieces with it and sell it for 10 or 12? That's what I'm looking at. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. I mean, you may not get as much money, but, I'm thinking more along the lines of happy customers, That's funny. Gosh, man. See, that looks like bird tracks to me right there. I have no idea what that is, but it is super cool. Oh, that's just cruel. Alright, here's the big one. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this plate. Sorry, y'all. I don't have room to put the camera on the table, so. Okay, this is what was in the bottom of the bucket. This would definitely be an auction piece. Right? Alright, and then let's look at it here. Oh, don't look like anything but Chalcedony there. And one of the things I was hoping to do was collect some of the little crystals and put them in little vials, but I don't think I have the patience to go through the dirt and try to sort them out, to be honest with you. just don't think I have that kind of energy right now. That's going to take forever. What is that? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself to be still here. I don't know why that's... Maybe I didn't leave it in the stuff long enough. Did I not cook that long enough? Or did I cook it too long? I'm not sure. Oh, I've already showed that piece. That's an alligator head. I'm sure of it. Did I lose y'all? Okay. Oh, I think I've already showed that one too. Jim, were you not with us when he went through his empty calendar the other day? That was funny. Yep, same here. And sometimes I even get the stuff that I remember correct. That's another nice piece there. I appreciate those likes, y'all. I really do. And I appreciate you sharing that out on Discord too, Les. And for putting my Gmail in there. I don't know how I've gotten so many critters in my box here in my bucket. I think they might be attracted to the sparklies. All right. I'm trying to dig these big ones out. Sorry. Maybe I need to go back and wash these again because I don't know why it's got all that on there. Yeah, that's the answer, Chubby Hubby. I knew somebody would know. Yep, me too, Josh. I was really worried about myself last night. That scared me. Matt, I appreciate you and Kim stopping by. I hope y'all have a good evening. Alright, this is the biggest piece I got right here. Whew. And if it falls on my foot, I will probably die. And I think this piece fell out while I was cleaning it. It's got a deep little cave in there. Why does it look like it's growing stuff? That's not supposed to be there. Okay. Do we have critters in there before I reach my fingers inside? I just don't want to reach in there and clean that out and there'll be a spider. I'm not anti-spider, I just don't want to be bit. All right. What in the world? Where did the roots come from? What is going on with this rock? Y'all, I swear I cleaned this stuff in acid. And now it's growing stuff. No, cow. Roots come from seeds. It's part of the plant. Oh, there you go. That's the answer right there. The cleaning crew blows the, they come through with leaf blowers and they blow all the stuff. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay, I'll have to clean all that back up. Dang, I'm gonna have to go through a brush with all that. I'm gonna have to dig all that stuff out. I may give y'all a bonus. I may take $1 off of you, off of your shipping or something for cleaning it up yourself. Who knows? That thing is a monster, though. Ugh, look at that. That is huge. I can barely lift it. That's the other side. So whoever gets that would have a good win. That's definitely a Mongo, Doug. That's right. Yeah, shipping is by volume, right? I mean, wait. This is a beautiful piece. All right. All right. I'm almost done. As long as he's quiet. He better not come out here making demands. Oh, hey y'all, everybody, it's KK's 62nd birthday today. She's on her way to work. That's how she gets to spend her day.
I know, that's a bummer.
Yep. She's old enough to draw Social Security now.
I'm ready to retire.
Yep.
The only thing, you just don't pay enough money.
Yep. Everybody's saying happy birthday.
Thank you.
She says thank y'all. I just dumped them out on the table and put super glue all over the rock and just roll the rock right through it. Yeah. This is probably the least one in here as far as like the amount of crystals on it. It has almost nothing. But even the ones it has is just like Nike socks off beautiful. Yeah, I'm probably fixing to get barked at. She's going to work. These are so cool. The guy that I bought these from dug them out of a roadside road cut where they were building the I-49 roadway. You keep seeing faces. Are they talking to you? Or are they saying, "Buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. I need a home"? That's what I'm hoping they're saying to you anyway. Oh. You wouldn't want none of these, really? What if somebody gifted you one? You still wouldn't want it? Oh, Kyle. You have a backyard, honey. And you're getting a garage. Hey, Allison. This is Southwest Missouri quartz. That's the pretty one right there. That's the big one. That's the one I'm eventually going to auction off. But that just means you can hold on to it and love it and, you know, let it be a part of your family until you get it a space built for itself. Let's see. I still got a couple more here. There's some more of them chicken tracks. It's where I-49 is was built by where, it's where the old 71 used to when you were going south on 49. It was also the same as 71, US 71. And it would go into Arkansas just north of Bentonville into a little town called Belle Vista, Arkansas. And I think on the Missouri side, it was called, Starts with a J, like Janice or Janet or something like that. And they ended up putting in a bypass there for 49. And they did that like in the last year or so. No, it's south of Joplin. It's on the border. I want to say it's called Janet. Some little lady name like that. But it's not Joplin. But there is, and where they built that, done all that highway, when they built out there where they built 49, I-49, I believe that is the area where he got this, on the Missouri, southwest Missouri part. Oh, I don't see any sparkles. What's wrong with this rock? Is this rock really garbage? Or did I wash? Oh, there they are. I was going to say, did I wash all the crystals off? Okay, it has some. That ain't really worthy of putting in my cell, though. I think these are just trash pieces. Man, this thing does not want to cooperate. Jane is the name of it. Jane, Missouri. That's just a piece of church. The only reason I'm familiar with it is because we go that way to go back home to Louisiana. And my brother used to live in that area. He lived in Goodman for a while, which is on the way there. It's like an hour away from there. And we used to stop at that park. There's like a state park right there as you're going into Bella Vista. Bella Vista. That was always really fun to stop at, like a little rest area. And then there's a state park that has a waterfall in it. And it's just a little stick of a piece right there. Just a little splinter. Oh, you're welcome. Only reason I know it's there is because he showed it. This is Soul.adventures on YouTube. He's also on Facebook. I think he does more on Facebook than he does YouTube. He's a really cool guy. He's down in Arkansas. He does a lot of stuff down around. He does a lot of the crystal mine stuff. But he also takes his family on adventures, like going and picking this stuff up. He's picked up, I got a couple other boxes of stuff that I've picked up from him. I'll probably break out some of that during the sale and show y'all too. And see if anybody's interested in any of it. Yeah, he's really cool. Super sweet guy. I thought I had a lot more smaller pieces than I do. I may not be able to make bundles. Thank you. I was really surprised that it had so many pieces in there for a large, to have come still packed in the dirt. I mean, it's all that right there. Plus, there's still a few more pieces outside in a bucket. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but there's a few of them. It's got just a little bit on there. I don't have anything. Sorry, I've been waving y'all all over this place. I'm getting tired. But I'm almost done. I appreciate y'all sticking with me. All right. Yep. And then there's just like little pieces of junk. I mean, like, how super thin is that? And then it's got crystals hanging on it. That is so cool. It's kind of hard to see though. I mean, like, get it clear on the. It literally looks like a shark tooth. And there's a little piece that fell off. Anyway, y'all, I am super tired. And after yesterday's events, the last thing I want to do is be up late and I got to work in the morning. I do appreciate y'all. I really do. Hanging out, talking, and enjoying being here. And I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers and care and concern last night for me and reaching out to me. And don't worry, I'm okay. And I didn't mean to worry y'all in chat. And I'll be all right. That's life. We have our moments. Kyle, honey, you should have showed up 2 hours ago and you would have had your 2 hours. Sorry. But it'd be all right. At least it was just dehydration, right? So, or that's what they say. Well, Kyle, do you really want to hear the whole story? I was at work. I started getting really cold, so I put an electric blanket on me. I started shaking, even with the electric blanket. I couldn't stop shaking and shivering, and I said, well, hey, I'm just going to keep taking calls. Maybe it will stop. And I had also had to do some other stuff on my lunch break, so I didn't get to eat. I ate maybe like 4 bites of my taco salad that I had. And then I took my medicine with just that little bit of food. And I thought that the medicine had made me, I think maybe the medicine had made me have that reaction. Because I take duloxetine, and it's 60 milligrams because I have major depressive disorder. But it's like a super high dose of that stuff. And ever since they bumped me up to 60, I have been having issues with it. So I started just uncontrollably shaking. And I just got to the point where I couldn't type at work. I couldn't hardly talk on the phone, so I had to leave work. And I laid in bed for like 3 hours like this, under an electric blanket and another Sherpa blanket on top of that, freezing and shivering and shaking. And I was hyperventilating with it. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. We're just wrapping it up here. I had shown a bunch of rocks that I'm going to do in a sale eventually. And then I was telling, I had an issue yesterday where I had to go to emergency room. And I was telling my friends about that. So sorry you had to walk in on that. But anyway, Kyle, I ended up in the emergency room because I talked to Vicky and she said it was because I was dehydrated, that it probably wasn't the medication. And when I got to the hospital, it pretty much was that I was dehydrated, is what they said. They ran a bunch of tests and it took forever because one hospital had shut down and moved all their patients into that hospital. And then we had a storm on top of it while I was at the ER. So everybody had to come into the middle of the hospital and we had to wait for the storm to pass. So it was fun. But on the bright side, they had a huge mural, like glass art of this giant, and I wish I had taken a picture of a giant ammonite. Man, that thing was awesome. If I ever go back, I'm going to get a picture of it. But I really do appreciate everybody's concerns. I'm okay. I need to do better, and I am going to talk to somebody about lowering that dose of medicine. Oh, Patty, I appreciate that. I do. And I love you guys too. I've said ever since I've been in here that this is the best rockhound community on the internet. And I will die on that hill. I will. I love you guys. I really do. Y'all become like a second family to me. And I really wish I could get out there and meet all of you. I have so loved meeting the ones that I've met. And I love interacting with y'all every week. So, and I hope that nothing deters that anytime soon. Exactly. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here because I have a couple not so rock hounds in the living room waiting on me to come in there and babysit them tonight since KK went to work. And she did say thank y'all for the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, I'm going to get some rest. Thank you. Y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye. Oh, and if y'all do want anything that y'all have seen here tonight, send me an email and let me know, and we'll work out something, okay? Thanks. Bye.